Optimizing one prompt is only half the story. The real test is what happens when you put that same prompt in front of several different AI models at once and see exactly where they agree and where they don't. This is PromptQuorum's dispatch in Quorum, and it's still completely free. Quick recap. Connecting a local model through Llama takes a couple of clicks, no API key required. It detects every model already installed on this machine automatically. With a model connected, let's write a prompt and optimize it same as before. Something simple and a little vague on purpose, exactly like last time. Send it to Llama, and PromptQuorum builds a structured, detailed prompt out of it. This part still runs entirely on the local model. No data leaves this machine for the optimized step. A cold local model can take a little longer than a cloud call would. That's the trade-off for keeping this step private. And there's our optimized prompt. Now let's put it to work. This is dispatch. PromptQuorum can send this exact prompt to more than 25 AI services at once, local and cloud, free tier and paid. You choose exactly which ones to enable, and you can add your own beyond the built-in list too for this run. Let's stick to the ones you already know: ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini. Each service is tagged one of two ways. Autofill services like ChatGPT and Google Gemini open with the prompt already typed in for you. Paste to send services like Claude copy the prompt to your clipboard and open a blank chat, ready for you to paste in. That manual step is deliberate, not a limitation. PromptQuorum doesn't have and doesn't need an API key or a paid integration for any of these services. It opens the real site you already use under your own account, your own free or paid tier, at no extra cost and no rate limit tied to PromptQuorum itself. And because you're the one clicking send and copying the reply, this is you using tools you already have access to, not PromptQuorum quietly scraping these services on your behalf. A few seconds of copy and paste buys you total flexibility with any AI service, and a much cleaner story besides. Llama's different. It's a direct local connection, so there's nothing to copy or paste, it just needs a moment to generate, same as any local model call. Let's dispatch to all four and watch each one come in. Here's what that actually looks like. A real, unedited export from a live PromptQuorum run, same app, same local model, no scripted demo data. This is the verdict, a consensus summary. Reliability is rated high, all four sources responded, and no fabricated citations were detected. Quorum reads every answer and tells you where they actually agree. But Quorum doesn't just summarize, it actively looks for disagreement. This is contradiction detection, a claim-by-claim breakdown of what each source says, why it conflicts, and what's actually at stake. One-click exports the whole analysis as text, Markdown, JSON, CSV, or PDF, including the exact model and settings used, so the result is fully reproducible. Here's that export as a PDF. Every report opens with a citation plausibility notice. Quorum checks its own sources for fabrication patterns before you ever read the summary. Then the full contradiction detection table, every conflicting claim, sourced and categorized. And the raw responses themselves, starting with Llama running locally. Then ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini, all four side by side unedited. Finally, settings used, the exact model, temperature, and tone, plus the original question. Nothing here is hidden and nothing here is fabricated. That's dispatch in Quorum. Your prompt, sent to as many AI services as you already use, compared side by side, with the real comparison work still running locally and still free. Try it today at PromptQuorum.com.